Hi folks, Paige here, and today I am going to make chicken crab meat pepper pot for dinner. This is one of my family's all-time favorites. I've made this recipe for about 15 years. I actually got the recipe from Jenny Craig cookbook, and it has 154 calories in a 1 cup serving. It has 16.5 grams of protein in a 1 cup serving, 3 grams of fat, and 13.8 grams of carbohydrates. So let me tell you what's in it. Now remember, I double my recipes because I have a big family and this is one of my favorite meals, so I'm hoping to have leftovers to freeze. So first we need 5 10.5 ounce cans of low sodium chicken broth, which I don't have. I just have these cartons that are 32 ounces of chicken broth. And then 1 cup of chopped onions, and mine look funny because I package mine, I cut it and freeze it in bags in 1 cup servings, so I don't have to cut onions all the time. Then I also have 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, and that is more than 1 teaspoon, but that's okay because I really like it. 2 cups shredded cooked chicken breast, 3 cups of frozen corn on the cob, half a pound of fresh crab meat, and this is Dungeness crab. It's pretty expensive, but it makes the whole dish worth it to use the real stuff. Then I have 1 medium-sized red pepper and 1 medium-sized bell pepper, green bell pepper cut up. Both of those are cut up. I have a teaspoon of black pepper and a 1/4 teaspoon salt. And the recipe actually calls for a half a cup of chopped green onions and a half a cup of chopped cilantro, which I don't have, so I'm not putting those in there. The first thing we do is just combine the first 3 ingredients into a large pot and bring to a boil. So the first 3 ingredients are the chicken broth and the onions, and they're frozen now, but they'll thaw out quickly, and then also the garlic. So I am going to put all that in here together and bring it to a boil, and then simmer it for 10 minutes, and then I'll come back. Okay, the chicken broth and the onions have been simmering covered for 10 minutes. I didn't tell you to cover it before, but you do need to. So after 10 minutes, the next step is to add the chicken and the corn. And if I run out of room, I'm going to have to transfer this to another pot. I always do that. So there's the chicken and the corn. And of course, this is going to look like a lot more than the recipe calls for, but remember, that's because I'm doubling it. So I'm going to add those 2 things. I'm going to bring it up to a boil, and once it's boiling again, I'm going to put the lid back on, reduce the heat, and simmer it for another 10 minutes. So see you in a few. I love my neighbor because she had cilantro. If you don't have a good neighbor, you need to go get one. We use each other's grocery stores all the time. So she had the cilantro that I needed for my recipe, and tomorrow I'll go to the store and replace it for her. In the meantime, this has been simmering for the 10 minutes, and now we add everything else. So I'm going to add the crab. Oh my goodness. I'm going to add the peppers. This is once again going to be right to the brim. It always is when I cook. And then I'm going to add salt and pepper. And be sure you put all the pepper in that it calls for. And then the cilantro. And I'm going to just stir that up, bring it up to a boil again, put the lid on, and simmer it, reduce the heat, and simmer it for another 10 minutes, and then it'll be ready. The color in this dish is so amazing. Look at all the color. Got the yellow from the corn and the red and the green peppers and the cilantro. It's just amazing, and it tastes even better than it looks. Okay, I'm gonna put the lid on. See you in a few minutes. Okay, 10 minutes is up. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. See, if I would have cooked it for longer, the color in the vegetables would have diminished and they would have been like pukey olive green and looked overcooked, and it's just perfect right now. So it's done. I'm going to dish this up, and it is very peppery and just so full of flavor. And I'm not even going to videotape my family tasting it because they've had it before and they all love it. So hope you guys give it a try, and it's definitely worth the effort. 154 calories in 1 cup serving. So talk to y'all later.